Upstage Lung Cancer presents Looking Back, Moving Forward, our 12th annual autumn concert for Lung Cancer Awareness Month. And now our show begins with our favorite guys and dolls.
What's playing at the Roxy?
I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A Minnesota guy falls in love with a Mississippi girl, then sacrifices everything and moves to Biloxi. Well, that's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News?
I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a man who's bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over?
I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by a television set that used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over.
Love is the thing that has licked him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you see a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal.
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford,
It's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum all the road.
call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's banking it for some doll.
When a guy in tails with the front gleaming white,
Who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he smells of Vitalis and Barbasol.
Call it dumb, call it clever, oh, but you can say odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Now, here's our intrepid MC, Emmy Award-winning arts and entertainment critic, Miss Joyce Kulhawick.
Good evening. It is so great to be with you again and look back at many of the shows that we did to benefit upstage lung cancer over the last 11 years. These concerts have been so enjoyable and so meaningful that we thought it would be a great idea to share them virtually. Normally, we would do this in a theater, but instead, welcome to my living room, which I like to think of as a theater. The opening song that you just heard was from our 2010 concert, and that was a tribute to Frank Lesser. And Frank Lesser was a musician who did it all. He wrote the words, he wrote the music, and he gave us some fantastic musicals. He did lose his life to lung cancer, but his musicals will lift our souls and our spirits forever. And speaking of music that stands the test of time, we can't help but think of the Gershwins, George and Ira. Their song, They Can't Take That Away From Me, certainly attests to the fact that though we may lose someone dear, the memory of them will live forever. Here's an interesting factoid. One of my favorite renditions of that song was sung by Rosemary Clooney. Well, in 1953, Rosemary Clooney and her husband, Jose Ferrer, actually bought the Gershwins' home where George and Ira composed the song. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
That song, sung so beautifully by Paula, it's a perfect example of the kinds of composers and lyricists that both Nat King Cole and Rosemary Clooney recorded. They really do not write songs like that anymore.
No. Listening to this timeless music, it reminds you of those that you love and those that you have loved and lost.
And sometimes losses come from unexpected battles and challenges we face in life.
and no matter what life throws throws our way. Nothing can crush our spirit. No, they can't take that away from me.
The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, no, they can't take that away from me.
The way you smile just beams. The way you sing off key. The way you haunt my dreams.
No, no, they can't take that away from me.
They never, never meet again on the lonely road to love. Till I'll always, always keep them very on. The way you hold your knife, the way we dance till 3, the way you change my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
The following was offered, ladies and gentlemen.
Never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we dance till 3, the way you changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
Early detection is the key to fighting cancer. The early detection of lung cancer can save lives. Lung cancer continues to be the #1 cancer killer. It takes more lives than breast, ovarian, uterine, and colon cancer combined. Every single year, Upstage Lung Cancer supports research to develop diagnostic tools that can be used for early detection, and that is why your donations are so important. In the next clip, our wonderful saxophone player and arranger Seth Rubin shared his talents. We are ever grateful to this very gentle and generous man who just last year and all too soon tragically lost his life to lung cancer.
Day in, day out, the same old groove follows me about. The same old pounding in my heart whenever I think of you. And darling, I think of you day in and day out. Day out, day in. I didn't tell you how my day
Lucy, I thought maybe we could show the crowd a little bit of the act we used to do in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, where?
At the stockyards, you remember.
Yeah, let's slaughter them.
Have a seat.
Yes, thank you.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time, you found me just in time, and changed my lonely life that lovely day.
Long before I knew you, long before I met you, I was sure I'd find you someday, somehow. I pictured someone who'd walk and talk and smile as you do, who'd make me feel as you do right now. But that was long before I held you, long before I kissed you, long before I touched you and felt this glow. But now you are here, and now at least I know that long before I knew you, I love you.
Just in time,
I do
I found you just in time.
do.
Before you came, my time was running.
We used to play the Palladium and even the Yankee Stadium.
I was lost,
He was lost.
the losing dice were tossed.
Yeah, that
My
Sands
bridges
Hotel.
all were crossed.
They were crossed.
Nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. Love came just in time, found me just in time, and changed my lonely life. That lovely day.
The talented Brian DiLorenzo and his subsequent duet with the marvelous Hildy Grossman certainly attest to the power of love and friendship, which is what tonight is really all about. With your help, Upstage Lung Cancer, with our partners, have invested over $3 million in critical research. The sooner we detect lung cancer and all cancers, the sooner we can treat lung cancer as a chronic illness rather than a fatal disease. This year, we are very proud to support some amazing and innovative early detection research by Dr. Tyler Jacks and Dr. Sangeeta Bhatia at MIT's Koch Institute for Integrative Cancer Research. Lung cancer research remains underfunded federally, but we are very proud to invest in Dr. Jacks's research, and he is right here to tell you all about the research he's doing with Dr. Sangeeta Bhatia.
Hello, my name is Tyler Jacks. I'm the director of the Koch Institute for Integrative Cancer Research at MIT. As you all know, lung cancer takes more lives in this country and indeed around the world than any other form of human cancer. You also know that our best chance of controlling this disease is by early detection. And for this reason, and with significant support from Upstage Lung Cancer, My colleague Sangeeta Bhatia and I have undertaken a collaboration, the goal of which is to develop a non-invasive test for the detection of lung cancer at its earliest stages. In my lab, we are developing novel models of lung cancer which involve lung organoids. Think of these as miniaturized lungs that we can grow in a petri dish in the laboratory. And with those tools, we can study the earliest stages of lung cancer development and a list of markers or biomarkers of the disease. We then give this information to the Bhatia lab as they develop urine-based tests for the detection of lung cancer. And we hope that one day individuals will be able to go to their doctor and through a simple urine-based test know whether they have the early stages of lung cancer. I want to give particular thanks to Hildy Grossman and the Upstage Lung Cancer Board, and to all of you for your support of this important research. I hope you're enjoying the show.
What good is melody? What good is music if it ain't possessing something sweet?
It ain't the melody, it ain't the music. There's something else that makes that tune complete.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing, all you got to do is sing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah.
It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot.
Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. Oh yeah. What good is melody? What good is music? It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing, all you got to do is sing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah.
Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot.
Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. Do-ah, 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 do-ah.
Each year, Upstage Lung Cancer awards our beautifully etched Fan Award to someone who has made an exceptional contribution in the way of leadership around fighting lung cancer. Recipients could be outstanding researchers, clinicians, survivors, or patient advocates. Right now, let's take a look at our 11 previous recipients. And this year, we are so proud to present our Fan Award to Linnea Olson, mother, friend, artist, activist, who's been living with advanced stage lung cancer for more than 15 years. Her blog is called Outliving Lung Cancer, and in it, we see an outgoing, courageous woman who's living life to the fullest while fighting this terrible disease. Here is our dear friend, a self-described terminal optimist, Linnea Olson.
Hi, my name is Linnea Olson, and I am the proud recipient of this year's Upstage Lung Cancer Fan Award. Now, I can't tell you how much this means to me because my friend Hildy is also a survivor of lung cancer, and she has dedicated so much of her life to this particular endeavor. They've raised over $3 million, which goes to research. Research is the thing that keeps me alive. I've had lung cancer now for more than 15 years, and I'm currently enrolled in my 4th phase 1 clinical trial. So when it comes to research, bring it. Hildy, thank you so much. I'm incredibly touched and honored.
I'm not that good at explaining it, but let me do my best. And words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best, instead of getting them off my chest, to let them rest unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading, as I'll probably miss a bar. But if my ditty is not so pretty, at least it'll tell you how great you are. You're the top, you're the Colosseum, you're the top, you're the Louvre Museum, you're a melody from a symphony by Strauss, you're a Bendel bonnet, a Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse, you're the Nile, you're the Tower of Pisa, you're the smile of the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless jack, a total wreck, a flop, but if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Your words poetic are not pathetic. On the other hand, boy, you shine. And I can feel after every line a thrill divine down my spine. Some critical meanie like Toscanini might say that your song is bad, but I've got a notion, I'll second the motion, and this is what I'm going to add. You're the top, you're a silver dollar, you're the top, you're an arrow collar, you're the nimble tread on the feet of Fred Astaire. You're an O'Neill drama, you're Whistler's mama, you're Camembert. You're the pearl that the divers fetch up, Milton Berle and tomato ketchup. Yeah. I'm a toy balloon that's faded soon to flop, but if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
No, you're the top. You're a Caesar salad.
No, you're the top. You're a Berlin ballad. You're the boy I'd swipe for the perfect type of male.
You're an old Dutch master, you're Lady Asher, you're Chippendale. You're a rose, you're Inferno's Dante.
You're the nose on the great Durante. I've got a million of them.
I'm just giving away, as the French would say, literal.
But if baby I'm the bottom, but if baby I'm the bottom, but if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Wah wah wah, oh my, wah wah wah, oh no, wah wah wah, na na na, ha cha cha ta ta ta. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this out their little hat? Can your friends go woo? Well, looky here. Can your friends go abracadabra, let her rip, and then make a sucker disappear? Mr. Aladdin, sir, having just or 2 or 3. We're on the job, you big nabob. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me. Wah, wah, wah. Ha, ha, ha. Wah, wah, wah. Ha, ha, ha. You ain't never had a friend like me. Wah.
Upstage Lung Cancer is the only lung cancer organization exclusively using the performing arts to support critical early detection research. And I'm sure you can tell all of the camaraderie and the joy and the friendship that's developed amongst all of us as we've engaged in these efforts using the performing arts. Well, speaking of working together in the performing arts, Leonard Bernstein teamed up with Betty Comden and Adolph Green to create many much-loved musicals, including Wonderful Town. Well, when this trio was called in at the last minute to fix up the show, they holed up in Bernstein's apartment. They wrote all the songs, all the lyrics in a dizzying 4 weeks. Those frenetic days, we know, added a unique zing to the production, and they ended up winning 5 Tony Awards in its first year. As newswoman Linda Ellerby once said, "In this world, a good time to laugh is anytime you can." I agree. Here from Wonderful Town, please welcome Lee Barrett and Hildy Grossman, offering 100 Ways to Lose Your Man.
What do you think, Tim?
Hildy, I'm married
Oh.
to a man.
Why does this always happen to me? Why do I always lose my man?
Oh, preach it, sister. I've lost so many men I could write a book. In fact, I would call that book 100 Easy Ways to Lose a Man. Chapter 1. You've met a charming fellow and you're out for a spin. The motor fails and he just wears a helpless grin. Don't bat your eyes and say, what a romantic spot we're in. Just get out, climb under the car, tell him it's the gasket, and fix it in 2 seconds flat with a bobby pin. That's a good way to lose a man. He takes you to a baseball game, you sit knee to knee. He says the next guy up at battle, but you'll see. Don't say, ooh, what's the punch? This game's too hard for little me. Say, Bunt, what are you, nuts? With 2 men on, no outs, and a left-handed batter coming up, he'll walk right into a triple play, just like in the last game of the World Series in 1923. That's a sure way to lose a man. A sure way to lose a man. A splendid way to lose a man. Just throw your knowledge in his face. He'll never try for second base.
98 ways to go. Third way to lose a man. The lifeguard at the beach that all the girlies adore swims bravely out to save you through the ocean's roar. Don't say, oh thanks, I would have drowned in just 1 second more. Just dunk his head underwater, your last one in is a rotten egg, and race him back to the shore. That's a swell way to lose a man. You met your perfect mate, and it's been love from the start. He whispers you're the one to who I give my heart. Don't smile and say I love you too. Let's never part. Just say, I believe you've made a grammatical error. It's not to who I give my heart, it's to whom I give my heart. You see, with the preposition to, who becomes the indirect object, which makes the use of whom imperative. And that's the way it is.
That's a fine way to lose a man. A fine way to lose a man. A dandy way to lose a man. Just be more well-informed than he, you'll never never hear, oh promise me.
Just tell him where his grammar errs, and mark your towels, hers and hers.
Which in Massachusetts, it's not all that strange. Yes, girls, you too can lose your man if you just use our simple plan. 100 easy ways to lose a man.
And now we have a very special guest. He's an NFL linebacker. He's a recipient of our Fan Award, and he lost his young wife to lung cancer. Here's Chris Draft.
Hi, my name is Chris Draft, and it's my honor to be able to address you guys on this virtual Upstage Lung Cancer fundraiser. As we look back and we move forward, we recognize the importance of research, and we also recognize the importance of the work that Upstage Lung Cancer is doing. Early detection saves lives. Research saves lives. Thank you for supporting Upstage Lung Cancer.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you to Upstage Lung Cancer's all-volunteer board. Thank you to our generous sponsors. Thank you to everyone who volunteered their time, their energy, and their talent. We have filled this evening with rousing, heartfelt music. We have engaged the arts to keep us all in touch with what's important, that we're all in this together, and this is a time when all of our efforts are needed. Lung cancer remains the #1 cancer killer, and early detection is key. I am a 3-time cancer survivor, and though I did not have lung cancer, I am here because my cancers were detected early. All of the research and funding we can do around the early detection of lung cancer is going to go a long way. This is the key. I hope that we will be back in the theater sometime soon and see all of you there. In the meantime, thank you for all of your help and support over all of these years. Meanwhile, we can all hope and dream.
Sweet at evening time to know I'll spend an hour or two just with you. And when the hour grows late, I love to hesitate. The moments with you seem so fleeting. So contemplate this till our next meeting. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. I see the stars are shining bright. Same night, I hear the breezes seem to whisper. Just hold me tight and tell me buzz, 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 buzz. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. Yeah, I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams, dreaming.
Till sunbeams find you. Keep dreaming.
Gotta keep dreaming.
Leave the words behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, you gotta make me a promise. Promise to me you'll dream. Dream a little dream of
And now it's my turn to express my gratitude to this very special Joyce Kulhaywick, who's been our wonderful MC for 12 years, and to our extraordinary cast, to our directors, choreographers, musical directors, band and crew. Thank you so much for your generosity and for elevating our performances. And to you, our audience and donors, who have been behind our work from the beginning and have supported this critical work. All of the songs that you heard tonight were either composed, written, or performed by great artists who lost their lives to lung cancer. We'll remember them always through their music. It's been 14 years since my diagnosis of lung cancer, and I'm so lucky that it was found by accident and was treated early, and that I can be with you here tonight. I'm truly grateful. As founder of Upstage Lung Cancer, I'm thankful for the opportunity to do what I know how to do best. So going forward, let's tend to our garden and make it grow. Be safe, be well, and thank you for being with us tonight.
And quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere.
Let dreamers dream.
A time for us. Someday a time for us. Time together with time to spend. Dreamers time together. Time together. Dreamers someday dreams. Those Edens can't be found.
The sweetest flowers, the fairest trees are
Grown in solid ground. In the best we know. We'll build our house and childhood and make our
so glad you joined us for this joyful and important evening to shine a light on lung cancer. Lung cancer remains the #1 cancer killer, more than breast, ovarian, uterine, and colon cancer combined. Early detection research remains underfunded. Research really matters. Please give now to support our efforts at www.upstagelungcancer.org/donate.